Alright guys, so we're going to go over mission, or table 3, or mission 3, however you want to call it. It's Mechanicum Outpost X7345B. So the fluff behind this, basically, you have this Mechanicum Outpost that comes under attack. The people here quickly try to flee to escape with any archaeotech or valuable objects that they had to keep them from falling into the hands of the enemy. So you can, it's kind of set up to represent like tanks fleeing, carrying valuable things. They get caught up in the crossfire and destroyed. So that's kind of the fluff behind the mission. So what happens is, through trying to flee and just things being scattered around in the different buildings and whatever, there's going to be valuable Mechanicum objects that both sides are fighting over. So that's what the objectives are supposed to represent. So this deployment on this is just your standard Dawn of War. So it'll be 12 inches in from this side, 12 inches in from this side. So that's pretty standard. That's the most common deployment going all the way back from 2nd edition. Everybody knows how that works. So the primary mission is the Scouring. So if anybody who's played 40K is very familiar with this mission. So it's 6 objectives placed by the player. So in this mission, just like every mission, you roll for night fight and all the stuff you would before. Because this is a standard size mission that allows Lords of War, price of failure is also on every mission that's not a Zone Mortalis mission, so keep that in mind. So anyway, in the Scouring, you place the 6 objective markers. So if I were playing, me and my opponent, we would both roll off. If I won the roll off, I would place the first objective, then they would place the next one, then I would place the next one, following the normal rules of objective placing, which is 6 inches from the board edge, 12 inches from another objective. Now the kicker in this mission is, if you look at these counters right here, there's 1 1, 2 2s, 2 3s, and a 4. So what will happen when you approach the table, you'll take all these and you'll turn them over and you'll mix them up. So nobody knows what's what. So you'll mix them all up here. Then when we would place tokens, because I got to place first, I would take an objective and place it. Then my opponent would take an objective and place it. And we'd place all of them following normal rules for that. Then we would roll to determine who gets what deployment zone. So once again, we roll off. Say my opponent beats me this time. They'll choose a deployment zone, deploy their army. Then I'll deploy my army. And then obviously they'll get the first turn unless I seize, just like normal. After everybody's deployed and everything's ready, right before the roll to seize the initiative, so basically after everything's been placed and everything's ready to go, you flip these over to reveal their value. So then at the end of the game, you would capture these like normal objectives, and they're worth whatever the number on them is. So once again, there's 2 2s, 2 3s, a 1, and a 4. So obviously, it's just supposed to represent some objects being more valuable than others when they tried to flee from the outpost. So that's the primary. So basically, you can score points based on the value of the objectives. Plus, you get 1 point for Slay the Warlord. You can add to that. And also, if there's any Lords of War, you can add the price of failure to that as well. The secondary mission on this table is kill points. So that's pretty standard. Everybody knows how to play kill points. So that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward and simple.